What if I told you that your brain is lying to you? You think you can remember everything, but you can't. And every don't forget pay the bills, don't forget to call your friends, it's stealing your time right now. And that's why you feel always busy and never actually free. Hi everyone, my name is Yeva, and in this video I'm going to show you what is getting things done is, how it works, and how I'm using this every single day to run my life with 9 to 5 job, building my business, work out every day, and without consistent stress. If you have never read these books, he is getting things done in simple words.
It's a method that takes all the tasks, ideas, and reminders out of your head and puts them into a trusted system. Your brain is like a computer. It works faster when it's not running 100 programs at once. Getting things done keeps your brain focused on thinking, not remembering. So, guys, here's my story. I used to keep notes on paper, sticky notes everywhere, and random phone reminders. It was a chaos. Now I have one clean getting things done system in Notion. Every task, every project, every idea, it all has its place. Here's how my Notion templates works. It has an inbox for quick caption, next action to know what to do next, project to track big goals, and waiting for so I will never lose track of what others own me. ADHD friendly, simple, and you can customize it in a minute. If you want to skip the setup and start today, you can get my exact template on Etsy as a digital download. The link is in description. If you want to build your own, this video still gives you a structure you need. Okay, let's go deeply into it. First, we start with inbox. This is where we write down everything that comes to our mind. If we have an idea, we write it here immediately. You need to train yourself to do it quickly, without thinking too much. It can be something important or it can be something small. Throw away the trash, it can be a project or even a big life goal. Everything that comes to your head and takes your attention, you write it here. Later, you will sit down and filter everything you wrote. How often you do this is up to you. Maybe every day in the morning or evening. Here's next action. When you see a task, ask yourself, is it something I can do? Is it takes only one step? So you can move it to a next action. In my Notion template, you will see section next action today, this week, workspace, and archive. If it's something like call someone on the way, you write the action and choose when to do it. Today, this week, daily or weekly. If you need notes or explanation, you can add them. Then we have a where column. Here we choose computer, home, traveling, without internet, outdoor. Why is this useful? Because when you're at home, you can filter and see only tasks you can do at home. If you only have your phone, you can see tasks you can do with your phone. If you are without internet, for example, at the airport, you can see offline tasks like cleaning your phone gallery or writing a book. Then we have workspace where you can click on it. You see all the section in one view. Projects. If something takes more than one step, it becomes a project. For example, even fixing your car can be a project if it takes more than one step. For example, it's searching for repair service online, talk to your partner about it, call and make appointment, drive the car to the service. This is a few days of work, so it's a project. The same if you are planning a move. You make a list of everything you need to do and keep it in the project. You can connect tasks from next action to a project and also add filters or references. Here you have two options. First option, you can just connect it to the action, so with actions you can see everything. Or maybe just in this project, you can add a task which you need to do for this project. Option to write it down here, it works better for me. For me, it's easier to track my task to this project, even I open this project. But in action, you can just add that you're working on this project as an action. Next is someday maybe. Oh, I just love this section. This is for ideas or plans that are not for now, but for future. In my template, I have section place to visit, skills to learn, personal goals, business ideas. For example, if someone recommends you a place to visit, write it here. If you want to learn a new skill, but not right now, write it here too. You can review this list once a month or any time you like. References. We also have references for information you want to keep, but it's not an action. Focus. Okay, all sections before, it was according to the book Getting Things Done. But this section, focus, is just something I created and find it very useful and very helpful for the life. And in next action, you can also connect your task to a focus. It's my personal tip. I find it very helpful. My focus areas: business, sport, health, self-growth, relationship, traveling. These are main things I work on in my life right now. So why do I recommend having a focus? Because sometimes you think a task is important, but when you connect it to your focus area, you see it doesn't match your priorities, and maybe you don't need to do it at all, or the opposite. For example, it's happened to me. You write down, call my cousin, and you think you don't have time. So maybe I will do it later, in few weeks or even few months. But then you see that one of your focus area is a relationship with family, and you realize it's important. It's not like wasting your time. It's something that in your focus you realize it's important for you to keep strong connection. So you give the task more priority and plan it sooner. Next, we have the calendar and the archive. You can put it in there whatever works best for you. The main goal of getting things done is to make your system comfortable and helpful for you. We are all different, so maybe you will need something extra in your system. If you notice you keep using something and it works, keep it. If something takes your time but gives no real benefits, remove it. If something is missing, don't be afraid to add and try it. Okay, let's little review this. I recommend checking next section regularly. Pick a day and time every week to review them. Check today's plan every day and do a bigger review of your whole system once a month. At first, getting things done may feel like a lot. Even after the book says it can take months or even sometimes years to make it feel completely natural. But with time, it becomes much easier. As an option, I recommend you starting using this system. And maybe if you didn't read this book yet, start to read this book. It's something that changed my life and helped a lot, and I really hope it will work for you too. Let's be productive without stress.